What is up, beautiful? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Xoxia Outlaw, if you didn't fucking know. So today we are going to be revamping the 613 synthetic unit and cutting it into a bob. Right now it's at about 28 inches, so I'm tired of it already. I've been wearing it for a couple of weeks now and I just wanted a change. So right now I'm just getting all the hairs in place, you know, raking everything the direction that it should be, just making sure like there's no tangles or anything, just giving it a really good brush through, and then I am pulling it back into a ponytail, you guys, just to go ahead and make my cut, just making sure everything is nice and even in one low ponytail. So right here, I'm just adding the scrunchie. I wanted kind of a longer bob, not, you know, at my jawline, but lower down on my shoulders, if you guys know what I mean, just a little bit of a longer bob. So I'm going for not an 8-inch, but maybe a 10-12 inch look. So I tie the scrunchie exactly 3 times. And then I'm just sliding it down a little bit just because I wanted it to make sure that it wouldn't be too short. So here, you guys, this is a hair shears, you guys, that I have right here. And as I'm beginning to cut, you will notice I'm having a little bit of difficulty. Let me just give you guys a tip right here. If you have your hair shears, do not fucking use it for anything else because it becomes dull, and I was having trouble cutting, so I switched to my other shears, which this one is pretty new. So this one, you guys will see that it's just cutting like butter. So you know, the importance of your shears being super sharp is key when cutting your bob. I just want to let you guys know that, so don't make the mistake like I did. So right here, I'm just making sure the ponytail is nice and even. There were a couple pieces left that didn't get cut, but the shears was doing a really great job. So that's the little blunt cut pony, and then I'm just going to take this scrunchie out. You can see it's pretty uneven, but you know, this is kind of just to give you a rough draft of where you want everything to fall. So right here in my mind, I actually was thinking of doing more of an A-line bob, but one side came out a little bit longer than I wanted, so I kind of went with the flow. And here you guys will see me just kind of evening out all the strands and everything. This was kind of the fun part, you know, just to get everything to lay where it was supposed to lay and see exactly where the bob would fall. The only thing I would suggest to you guys is if you have like a cape, you know, like a barber's cape, go ahead and wear that because the hair does kind of get all over the place at this point where you have the little shards of hair. So yeah, that's a little tip for you guys as well. So right here you guys can see I'm kind of contemplating leaving that little A-line a little bit, or just kind of snipping it off on a more even line. But yeah, guys, this shears was super duper like sharp, and it was really getting the job done, which I really appreciated because the other one was a no-no, girl. So here you guys can see me just kind of trying to get it, you know, to the same length as the other side. And I would suggest using like a smaller tooth comb to kind of hold the hairs where you need them to stay, and just cutting right underneath the comb like you see me doing here. trust me guys, when you have a good shears, you can just go ahead and make a seamless cut. You don't have to worry about it like, you know, being too choppy and everything, because a good shears will definitely get off every strand of hair that you need to be gone. Getting everything nice and super even, just kind of lining it up with the other side. I am taking my time, as you guys will notice, because I didn't want to go too high. It's better to just snip off, you know, as you go along. That way you don't lose too much of the hair and then it be like super duper short. And I didn't want like super short bob like I told you guys. So I'm just taking my time. See, the front is kind of lining up, but right at my shoulders is a little bit off, so I'm just going in and cutting off that bit. But it was really coming along nicely, you guys, and this is actually my first time cutting a synthetic unit into a bob. So right now I'm pretty happy with the length and everything. I think it's super even as far as I could see, you guys. I didn't want to keep cutting and then it ended up to be too short, like I said. So that's what the back looks like. It is kind of choppy looking, but you guys will see right now after I comb everything into position and then take the next step, everything will fall right into place where it needs to be. So the next step, you guys, is just to go ahead and get my flat iron. I already had it plugged in and everything, so it is already on high heat. I would say about 325 degrees. So I'm just now going in and bumping the ends with my flat iron. I didn't want like a super harsh bump in there, but another pro tip that I will tell you guys is since it is synthetic hair, you do want to go ahead and roll that flat iron. Just give it a tight curve, because the synthetic hair will kind of fight you a little bit. It is a little bit harder to curl on the ends, so go ahead and just give it that proper roll, as opposed to if it were human hair, you wouldn't have to, you know, twist it in as tightly. But yeah, guys, I kind of learned that as I was going along, so that's another tip for you guys. You can see I do have to give it about maybe 2 to 3 passes for it to even take the shape that I want it to, because the hair was super straight, which I did love, but you know, with the synthetic hair you just have to take your time and be a little bit more patient. Right here, I'm just using my white tooth comb to help everything fall into place and just giving it a nice good bump at the ends. I really was working on the front initially, and then I decided to go ahead and do the back more so, because that was like a whole nother beast, if you will. But yeah, the back, you have to be really careful when doing a bob, girls, because you know, the nape of your neck and everything, you do not want to burn yourself. So make sure you're far enough away from your, you know, your skin so you don't get burned. Be careful. So right now I'm pretty happy with the way that everything is looking. You know, all the ends are pretty bumped and everything. I apologize. I actually should have worn a darker shirt. You know, I didn't know that the white shirt would be so close to the 613 blonde. But yeah, I hope you guys can see where the ends of the hair are falling and everything. But I was really enjoying, you know, playing with this bob because I thought it was so fucking cute, you guys. I'm just perfecting that piece right in the front, you know, so it could fall perfectly in the front of the face. And you guys, get ready because, bitch,